Hello everybody, my name is Jman21 and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Last episode we played as the Defect. I think we beat the first boss and then died somewhere in the second floor. We had a fun run though, with a lot of orb channeling and darkness and stuff like that. But today we're going to be playing as the Watcher, the fourth character in the base set, who has 72 HP, 99 gold, and pure water as a starting relic. At the start of each combat, add a miracle into your hand. A blind ascetic who has come to evaluate the Spire. Master of the divine stances. This character is very difficult to play. I'm just going to say that right now. Even compared to the Defect, who has a much higher skill ceiling than these two, I don't think I have ever completed a run as the Watcher, if not maybe once or twice. So I guess we'll see how this goes, but don't expect much from me. So the Watcher has a interesting mechanic of stances. So you can play different cards to change stances, and the stances give you different benefits depending on what you do. So in Wrath, in this stance, you deal and receive double attack damage and vigilance, which gives you calm. Upon exiting this stance, gain 2 energy. So when you enter a stance, it exits the stance that you're in beforehand, and changes you into that stance. So a lot of this character is deciding when and where to change stances and what to do with those stances. You need to plan a few cards ahead, or a few turns ahead, with this character, which is difficult for me to do because I play way too fast. But, warning, this may be a bit of a longer episode, depending on how long I actually survive. Because I will be trying to play slow. So we can't snipe an elite with this 1 HP buff anywhere, so I think I just go for the best route, which is probably through here. I'm going to be avoiding elites, because as I said, I'm not confident with this character. I am also going to take the 1 HP relic just so I can have a easier time collecting some cards in these early combats. Here we get the Entropic Brew, and we have Sanctify, gain 6 block. If the last card played this combat was a skill, draw 2 cards. Also another thing, I have not seen much of this character, so a lot of these cards are actually new to me. Sanctify being one of them. Empty Body, gain 7 block, exit your stance. Sands of Time, retain, deal 20 damage. When retained, lower its cost by 1 this combat. Sands of Time is good for damage, but I don't intend to be going for elite, so I don't know if I need it. Sanctify seems really good. It's like a better backflip from the Silent, basically. If I were to compare it to something. I might take Sands of Time though. Just because being able to retain this for a while and then entering Wrath and just blowing up an enemy. Although, to do something like that, I'd need block, which I don't have a lot of in the starting deck. So I think Sanctify is just a better choice here anyway. I'll continue up. Still enemies having 1 HP. I should have demonstrated Wrath here. But also, Miracle, the card that's added to my hand from the starter relic. It retains, and I gain 1 energy when I use it, and exhausts. Here we get another card. Pressure Points. I love Pressure Points decks. They're so much fun. Apply 8 mark. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. I mean, every time I've used a Pressure Point deck, it has not gone well. Although, actually, without any cards upgraded or unlocked in this character, there's a smaller card pool, so it's more likely I get more of these. But also, Windmill Strike, deal 7 damage. When retained, increase its damage by 4 this combat. And also, Flying Sleeves, retain, deal 4 damage twice. So as you can see, there's a lot of retain in this character, in this character's card pool. So, as I said, planning a few turns ahead is very important, especially when you can see what cards are going to be in your hand. I really want to take Pressure Points though, because if I can get that to work, it's going to be really fun. despite the fact that it will probably not. Oh, another pressure points. So here we have Indignation. If you're in Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies, otherwise enter Wrath. I mean, I'm just going to take every pressure point that shows up. And apart from that, probably add Defense, and that's about it. I will take the HP and gain the gold. Where's my next shop? Oh, very close. I'll take the curse then, for the gold, because I can remove it at the next shop. So here I will upgrade one of the pressure points. And... how many cards do I want from here? Protect is nice. Follow up, I guess, is also nice. So if I take the membership card, what am I going to pick up? Probably Study, probably Protect. Maybe Lantern. I think that's worth it. So I'll take these two, take the Lantern, and take the card removal for the Doubt. I think that's all I want. That was a pretty good shop. Just realized I didn't read out any of the cards I got. Protect, Retain, gain 12 block, and Study. At the end of your turn, shuffle an Insight into your draw pile. Insight being Retain, draw 2 cards, exhaust. So the reason I picked Study up is because I want to shuffle through these pressure points really quickly, so having cards like this to draw cheaply is going to be very important. I'm going to just draw cards here, and I don't get much, so I'll strike the backliner, I guess. Here I will use... Oh, I didn't mean to use that, but I guess I'm using that. Okay. I'm actually going to use the Entropic Brew here, look for something. Okay, so I'm going to play the Protect. I'm also going to use the Colorless Potion. I don't really want to play Panic Button. I guess I'll play Magnetism, why not? I want to get pressure points off, so I kind of have to do that. And I will attack you. So I take 1 damage this turn, but it's better than what was going to happen. Yeah, so here, as you can see, pressure points gets pretty crazy if you can get through them really quickly. Rushdown would be nice, but I don't have that much stance change in the deck yet, and I'm relying on Study for my draw, so I don't think that's very good. Rushdown being whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Bowling Bash, deal 7 damage for each enemy in combat, and Tranquility, Retain, enter Calm, exhaust. Bowling Bash is nice for AoE combats, and an AoE is going to be a problem for us with pressure points. Actually, no, it's not, because I can apply pressure points to different enemies. Maybe I don't take Bowling Bash. No, I still take Bowling Bash. Sentries is going to be a problem if I end up going to this elite. Which I think I might, because this deck seems to be pretty okay at this moment in time. Nunchaku, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. Here I will remove a card from a deck, because having a thin deck for this kind of thing is very important. Go to... Did I just miss the elite? No, never mind. Here we have the Goblin Wheel, my favourite thing ever, which you can't skip. Okay, we get a card removal, that's great. I thought that was a curse for a second, and I was about to punch this little gremlin in the face. Thank you, Mr. Gremlin Man. I'm actually tempted to remove Eruption. I don't think... will I ever use Eruption? I don't think I will. I mean, there's probably times when I use Eruption with Bowling Bash. I'll probably just take a Strike. Like, at this point, Strike and Eruption have about the same value, in my opinion, so... I'm fine with that. Here I will upgrade... What do you... Oh, reduce to 1, that's really important. I need to prioritize that over the other pressure points. Do I go fight this elite? What elite kills me? Gremlin Knob kills me. If we encounter Gremlin Knob in this elite fight, I die. I cannot kill him. Is that true? I would need study first turn. If I don't get study first turn, it'd be hard. If I could play study first turn, I would have an okay time against the Gremlin Knob because I could shuffle through pressure points very quickly. I would still take a lot of damage. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, great. This is a great enemy for this deck. I will defend and sanctify. I mean, that's probably a good thing. I'll limit in there. I want to wake the enemy up with exactly this hand. Wow, okay, thank you, game. That's incredible. So now I have the insight in the deck, I can just shuffle through quickly. Pressure points, did not get the other pressure points, but I can defend, take less damage. Next turn, especially with that insight, we should be able to kill very easily. If not, defend very easily. I'll actually play the Miracle and defend here. I know I said I would be playing slowly with this character, but this kind of deck is pretty obvious what you want to try and do, so another pressure points. This is crazy. Reach Heaven, deal 10 damage, shuffle a through violence into your draw pile. Empty Mind, draw 2 cards, exit your stance. I'm actually torn between these two. So, Pressure Point makes it more consistent that we deal damage with Pressure Point, but Empty Mind also makes it more consistent that we deal damage with it. Because it's draw. I still think another Pressure Point is probably better though. Yeah, I think it is. So here we get Study out first, which is great. Also just hit the enemy with everything I have left. Here we get like this. This is insane. Like pressure point, pressure point, pressure point, dead. Wow. So we have another Bowling Bash, Cut Through Fate, deal 7 damage, scry 2, draw a card, Worship, gain 5 Mantra. Mantra, when you obtain 10 Mantra, enter Divinity. Upon entering the stance, gain 3 energy, attacks deal triple damage, exit the stance at the start of your next turn. Worship would be good in this deck, considering how small it is and how much we draw if I was dealing damage with attacks. I'm not. I'm dealing damage with skills, so it's not good. Cut Through Fate. So Scry is look at the top X cards of your draw pile, so in this case 2. You may discard any of them. Plus it draws a card. I think that's really good for us, setting up our draw pile. I think I just... Does this draw an extra card? No, it's not. I think I just upgrade pressure points. Actually, this fight could be a problem, now that I actually think about it. I should have done this in a different order, because now I can't really play Sanctify as easily. I will discard both of those though. I'll also enter Calm, because exiting Calm at any point will allow me to gain 2 energy. I'll play the Study. Bowling Bash is going to make this combat significantly easier. But this is still rough. So here, I'm going to use Cut Through Fate, discard both these cards, play the Insight. Interrupted. Okay, wow. Can we actually just... I don't think we can kill the enemy this turn. Oh, actually I think we can. I don't know if we need to though. So I can play the Bowling Bash for 7. I'll use the attack potion, sure, why not? Just to kill. Draw cards into your hand as full. I don't know if that's going to be that useful. Oh, it might. Conjure Blade, X cost, shuffle an Expunger into your deck, into your draw pile. Exhaust. Expunger deals 9 damage X times for 1 cost, so that's a crazy card if you have a lot of energy. Vault is also just a really good card. Take an extra turn after this one, end your turn, exhaust. I don't think Vault's necessary in this deck though. Like, we don't have energy generation, so we can't capitalize off of playing stuff before this and then playing Vault to gain extra value. I mean, I guess we gain energy from the Vigilance, but how often is that happening? Not very. Scroll, I think, is just more card draw to get us rolling earlier, get that study out more quickly, and to find the pressure points. I think we take Scroll. So here we have Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see your enemy's intents. Black Star. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. And Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Do I need extra energy? I don't know if I need extra energy. I really don't think I need extra energy. I think I just work on getting rid of Eruption and Vigilance. I try to find a couple of cards that give me Calm and a couple of cards that exit my stance for some more energy generation. And then that's about it. I think we have the draw. I think I have the draw I need. Maybe some scry cards would be nice, but apart from that, it's just removing cards that I don't want. I don't know if I want to get Philosopher's Stone because I feel like taking more damage from enemies is a bad idea. Black Star might be nice, just additional relics, but I don't know what relics will necessarily help me. Runic Dome, I hate relying on this. Plus, it's bad content for you guys. You can't see what's happening. I think I'll take Black Star in this situation. So because I didn't take an energy relic, I kind of don't want to take on elites without a rest site before them. So I can go across here, grab the shop with a decent amount of money, rest site before this elite so I get Ancient Tea Set, and then move up another shop afterwards, or I can fight another elite, and a decent amount of question marks throughout. So here, this is probably one of the worst turns that I can get in the deck, and yet I still have a pressure point due to just how small this deck is. Is it worth playing Eruption here? I don't think so. I think I just game block and end. So we'll draw here, deal damage, and this is the great thing about pressure points, and Mark in general, is that when I apply Mark onto another enemy, it also deals damage to the other enemies that have Mark. I'm also going to use Miracle here and gain block, just so I don't take damage. I guess I play Study. Nothing really else to play in that hand, so might as well. Pressure points goes through block, so I'm not at all concerned about this. Get our stolen gold back, and Just Lucky is a good card for this deck. Scry 2, gain 3 block, deal 4 damage. I'm not worried about the block or the damage, but the Scry 2 for 0 is great. Because it lets me get rid of the cards that I don't want to draw, and draw into the pressure points. Also, Tranquility is kind of what I'm looking for a Enter Calm card. But I think we prioritize getting the pressure points more consistently before we start worrying about that. So I will do that. Will any of these books help me? No Worries Codex adds a card to my hand at the end of the turn. The Necronomicon is for 2 cost attacks, which I have 1 of, which I don't use. And the other one, which I don't remember is the name of, adds a power card to my hand at the start of combat, and it costs 0. Nothing here helps me. I'm not going to take the damage. It's not worth it. You know, I was about to say a curse ruins this deck because we rely on draw so much, but the fact that we rely on draw so much means we can get past it so easily, so I'm actually going to take the risk here. You don't even get it, it's fine. Here I will use the gold to remove a card from my deck. I'll remove a strike, just because we don't deal damage with strikes, primarily, and I want our defense to be more consistent. Oddly Smooth Stone could be nice here. Also another Sanctify, but I don't think we need the draw anymore. I think our draw is fine, we just need to focus on removing cards and getting more reliable defense. Empty Body is reliable defense. It also helps me with energy from Calm. If I pick up Empty Body here, I will definitely pick up... I can't remember what it's called. The Retain card that enter Calm and exhausts. I'd definitely pick that up, maybe even 2 of them. I think here I just take Oddly Smooth Stone, remove the last strike. I think at this point I get rid of Eruption, take Empty Body. Do I want another Sanctify? Is it worth it? I think it is. It's also block. Yeah, I'll take it. Sash Whip is interesting for the week, but I don't think it's that important, and that's about it. So here we get a rest. I will smith a card. So I can choose to smith the last pressure points. Oh, Scroll becomes 0 cost. That's really good. Yeah, that's a really important upgrade. We also have Nunchaku for the Elite Fight, just to be conscious of, so the next time we play an attack, I will gain energy. So here, I can not discard any of those, I want both of them. So I'll defend, play Sanctify to draw these cards, play Study, then play Pressure Points, play Sanctify to draw cards, and I guess Vigilance to enter Calm so that next turn I can gain energy if I need, if I draw the, what's it called, Empty Body. Which I don't, but this is still a good turn. I'll remove the defend so that we draw into the pressure points. I think our pressure points here, scroll 4 cards, and then play the energy potion. Here I play pressure points, I play Empty Body for the block and the energy, then I play Insight. If I draw pressure points here, I win. Actually, I'm going to play Cut Through Fate here. Okay, we draw into the pressure points. And we win. This deck is really powerful. Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. And Liquid Bronze, gain 3 Thorns, and add a card. Do I take another Empty Body? I don't know if I need it. Okay. Shimmering Fury at the start of your next turn, sorry. Enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. Deus Ex Machina. Unplayable. When you draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand and exhaust. I think that's really good. We can afford to have something, actually, yeah, Energy Pump is just good. It just lets me draw more and therefore play more cards. And then I can cycle through Calm once I get more Calm triggers. And I can just gain energy. And then I just keep drawing and keep playing pressure points. I feel like this deck is like about to go off into like an infinite very soon. Orichalcum, if you end your turn with that block, gain 6 block. That won't usually happen, but it's nice to have, I guess. This enemy is so easy for this deck. Oh, wait, I forgot about the artifacting. So... I'll move you Play the Just Lucky. Remove both of those. Can play the Miracle, which lets me play the Sanctify, which lets me draw into pressure points, and also gives me 2 Miracles, so I can play the Study Miracle to play the Vigilance, so I'm calm for next turn, so I can gain more energy if I need. Although I shouldn't need to, just pressure points, pressure points. So it turned out that combat was still just easy for this deck. Consecrate, deal 5 damage to all enemies, or another Just Lucky. Another Just Lucky would be... Is that too much? Yeah, I think so. I think we've got enough Scry in this deck with these 2 cards. I honestly, I don't even think the Scry is that important. Like, if I were to have it my way, I would make this deck just pressure points and draw, and Deus Ex Machina for energy, and that's it. Like, I would remove the Scry cards. It just makes it more consistent because I have more cards in my deck. I don't want to add any more cards to my deck. Like, I think this is done. I also don't think that I'll find anything in the shop for 75 gold. 77 gold, sorry. I also think I don't need anything from the shop, to be completely honest. Strike here. Play the pressure points. Play the pressure points. We'll scroll for... I should play the Miracle first. I should have thought about the Deus Ex Machina. Although actually no, scroll draws through my whole deck, so I would have lost that Miracle anyway. But I will... I'll discard both of those. I'm just basically aiming for lethal this turn, really. Pressure points. We almost get it. Play the Thorns, he dies. That probably wasn't needed, considering if we draw into any pressure points this turn, he would die. But we did it anyway. Also play Miracle. Please draw into pressure points. No pressure points. Okay. Still damage. Yeah, so all I really want to do with this deck now is just remove cards. At the end of your turn, if you're in Calm, gain 5 block. I'm not in Calm. End of my turn very often. And Empty Fist, deal 9 damage, exit your stance. I don't want any of them. Going to the Elite. This back slaver is not too annoying for me. Also this middle slaver, I'm not sure whether those wounds are going to be too important over the course of this combat. They could be, I guess. I still think I can just go for the backliner because he deals the most damage. I'll get rid of the Protect, so we draw the pressure point, and then just draw cards, get an energy, draw cards. If we draw into Deus Ex Machina here, we can do more things, which we did. And then I think that I just defend. So we're fully defended here, which is incredible. And the next time we play pressure points, the backliner dies. Also, Bowling Bash is nice here if I want to play it, which I think I will. Discarding both of those. Do I play the scroll? What do I draw here? I draw a defend. Possibly more pressure points. If I draw into pressure points, I can kill the front liner and I take less damage. There's also a couple other things that I could draw into to help me. Yeah, I'll play it. Why not? Yeah, there we go. So we draw the pressure points, the frontliner dies, and then we can use this to set up our next turn with pressure points. And we take no damage this turn. Yeah, this deck is... it's just incredible. I guess I just scry. Okay, I'm gonna send that to the discard pile. Yeah, I know I have no energy game, thank you. And I'm sad about it, but it's fine. I draw pressure points next turn, I win. Which I should, yeah. Especially with the 2 insights. I mean, anything was going to kill there, but... Letter Opener, every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. That is incredible. Bottled Flame, upon pickup, choose an attack, start each combat with that card in your hand. Swift Potion, add a card. Third Eye, no. Fasting, no. Conjure Blade, no. Okay, what card would I add? Cut Through Fate? No, just Lucky. Just for Scry. Adds 3 miracles? That could be really nice. I think it's better than the other upgrades. Yeah. Everything in my deck that I want upgraded is upgraded now. So, Transformer card. I could transform a Strike. I don't want the Strike in the deck, and there are some things that I could get that would be really useful. Perseverance, which is retain, gain 5 block. When retained, increases block by 2. That's nice. Just some consistent block for if we have a bad turn. What's his upgrade? More block. Bowling Bash will also be pretty nice this combat actually, because the boss spawns minions. I think I'll upgrade it just for that reason actually. Because it'll be kind of annoying trying to set up pressure points on all of the frontline minions. So I think I'll just try and deal with them using the Bowling Bash. Unfortunately the Bowling Bash goes past this turn, but if I was going to play the Swift Potion here, I should have played that turn differently for more energy, but it's fine. I don't need to play the Swift Potion here. I do want to see what cards are in my deck next. I feel like this combat could be difficult. I'm going to keep both of those. So I draw the Insight, draw into pressure points, play both on the backliner. I need to just go for the backliner quickly in this combat. I'm also going to draw this, hoping to draw Deus Ex Machina, which I don't. I play Sanctify, hoping to draw it again. There we go. We got it. So here I play another Sanctify, get pressure points, play another Miracle, and actually Empty Body, Scroll, pressure points again. Bowling Bash to kill them. Then I end. I take some damage, but I have done a lot in that turn. So here I'm going to play Just Lucky. Discard the Defend because I don't want it. Play the pressure points, and I'm just, yeah, lethal. And that's a combat I was worried about. And that was just easy. Choose a card in your draw pile, play the chosen card twice and exhaust it. Omniscience, I don't think that's that useful for me. It's too expensive. Brilliance, deal 12 damage, deals additional damage equal to Mantra gain this combat, not useful. Deal 10 damage if fatal, upgrade a random card in your deck, exhaust, not useful, all of my cards are upgraded. I don't want any of them. Do I need to rest? I think I do. I feel like with this deck there are combats, especially in this floor, that I will take a lot of damage. So we have Cursed Key or Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions, gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Coffee Dripper, gain energy at the start of your turn, you can no longer rest at rest sites. I don't think I need any more relics from chests. So I'll just take this for the extra energy, because extra energy is just going to be nice. lets me do more things in a turn. Yeah. I guess So I could go for 2 elites this floor, with like a early shop for all the money I have. Or I could wait until later to go to the shop, go for 2 elites, a few question marks. No rest along the way though. So if I start losing HP, I'm dead. Because once I get through this elite, I've trapped myself into going to at least one more elite if I want to go to through this path. Because I can dodge this one by going up around here, but I still have to fight 2 elites, so... I think I'm going to take this path here, with the early shop. Just because it lets me swerve away from elites if I feel like I'm struggling. Because I'm not worried about the boss fight. I feel like in the boss fight I'm going to be fine. But... I am kind of worried about some of the elites on this floor. So here I can just defend. Oh yep, and letter opener. I've got to think about that a bit more than I actually do. So here I'll just play out all of my miracles and play scroll, pressure point, cut through fate, and kill. Here I could take another protect for more defense, but I don't think I need it. I don't want any of these. I legitimately feel like this deck is fine as it is. I'm not at all worried. So we can play the study. Play just lucky on the midliner because it's got less HP. Discard that defend. Gain some block and enter calm for next turn. Gain some more block, deal some damage, and end my turn. I am having so much fun playing this deck. This is actually so much fun. Cut through fate, discard the protects, draw into the insight, play the insight, play the pressure points, play the 3 miracles, empty body for more energy, enter empty out my hand, and then scroll. Pressure points, sanctify, cut through fate for... Oh, no. Discard the defend. Play pressure points on you. Okay, if I draw into pressure points here, I can kill this turn. Which I do. Okay, great. Oh! Okay, no I do. Letter opener saved me. I counted wrong though, so that's my bad. Consecrate, meditate, put 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand and then retain them, enter calm, end your turn. That's interesting, because it brings pressure points back from my discard pile.